Hello, lovely, and welcome to this Gemini season yoga flow. Today, we're going to be focusing on the full body, on the mind body connection, and incorporating some airy bird poses to challenge our balance. Whenever you're ready, just find a way to sit in a comfortable seat of your choice. And we're going to start off today's class with some box breathing. So, in this breath work, we're going to be focusing on breathing in for 4 seconds, then holding the breath for 4 seconds, exhaling for 4 seconds, and then holding the breath again for 4 seconds. So we're going to be focusing on the breath, on counting, and on creating this box. So Gemini is an air sign ruled by the planet of communication, Mercury. So it's all about learning, studying, being curious, and communicating with others, networking. So there's a lot of mental activity going on. So to bring your mental clarity back to where it's supposed to be, we can practice this box breathing and find some inner peace and find some connection to the breath. Whenever you're ready, just take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, sigh it out. Another deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, sigh it out. Another deep breath in through the nose, the deepest breath you've taken all day. And exhale, sigh it out. Then inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Hold the breath for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. And hold for 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Drop the control of the breath now. Allow your breathing to return back to normal, perhaps dropping the eyes shut. And taking a moment here to set an intention for today's class or for Gemini season. What do you want to channel this Gemini energy towards? Where do you want your curiosity to lead you? Allowing any thoughts that come up to just simply pass by, allowing them to come and allowing them to go just as easily as they came. Just focusing on the intention that you want to set for today. Slowly fluttering the eyes open again. Let's start with doing some wrist warm-up. So bring your palms out and then make a fist with your thumbs out. Wrap your thumbs around your wrists and then making some circular movements, moving the wrists in the same direction. And then in the opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then moving the wrists in opposite directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in the opposite direction again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opening up the palms up to the sky and bring your fingers to touch your shoulders. Open up, touch the shoulders, open up, shoulders. 2 more. Last one. Then opening the arms out to the side, out towards the shoulders, out, shoulders. 2 more like that. And last one. Then keeping the hands on the shoulders, we're just going to bring the elbows to touch in front, or just as close as possible as you can. And really opening up the shoulder blades to the sides. We're going to inhale and reach the elbows up and out. And as you exhale, try to bring your shoulder blades as close as possible together and down. Inhale, elbows forwards and up. Exhale, out and down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And we're going to flip the direction. So inhale to bring your shoulder blades to touch behind and reaching the elbows up. Exhale, elbows to touch and down. Inhale, back, around. And exhale towards the front and down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, last one. Exhale, down. And once more in the opposite direction, just to open up the shoulders again. And coming into cactus. Again, feeling those shoulder blades press together behind you. Looking up towards the sky, opening up your throat space and your heart space. And as you exhale, bringing your arms around you for a lovely hug. Inhale to open the arms up again to cactus. And exhale, one more hug, perhaps with the opposite arm on top this time. Inhale, open up to cactus again. And exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee. Left hand comes behind you as you twist open towards the left, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale back to cactus. Exhale to the other side, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, open up again to cactus. And exhale, relax your hands down. Let's come into a tabletop position. Bringing your wrists below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. And just moving through some cat-cow, warming up the spine here. So inhaling to drop the belly and look up towards the sky. Exhale to round the back, round the spine. Bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin towards chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And inhale, come back to center. Raise your right arm up and raise your left leg. So opposite arm and leg are up. And then exhale, knee towards elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. And drop the hand and knee down. Moving on to the other side. Left arm comes up. Right leg comes up. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Hold it here. Wow, there's so many birds around. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and dropping the hand and knee down again. Tucking the toes and just lifting the knees slightly off of the mat, really engaging your core here and engaging your shoulders, and staying here for 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, 1, and exhale to lift the hips up and back into our first Adho Mukha, down dog, and just walking your dog here, bending one knee at a time, stretching the other, really warming up the hamstrings here, strengthening the shoulders. Another 3, 2, and 1. And really pressing through your fingertips here, raising the right leg up, and exhale to bring that right knee in towards your chest, and stepping the foot in between your hands, dropping the back knee, and coming all the way up into our crescent lunge, sinking into the hips, and keep breathing here. One more breath here. Exhale to frame your foot with your hands and come back up into your 3-legged dog, bending at the knee. I'm just making some circles with the knee, opening up the hips and moving the knee in the opposite direction. And slowly coming to stillness and raising your knee as high as possible as you can. And perhaps you drop onto the outer edge of your left foot as your right foot lands on the left side of the mat. Your right arm lifts up into Wild Thing. Inhale brings you back to a 3-legged dog. And exhale, drop the right foot down. Inhale to raise the left foot up. And exhale, bring your left knee in towards your chest and step your left foot through. Drop your back knee and coming all the way up into a crescent lunge, sinking the hips down. Keep breathing. One more breath. And exhale to frame your foot with your hand. Come back into a 3-legged dog, left foot up and bending at the left knee, making some circles with that left knee. And then in the opposite direction, coming to stillness. See if you can lift that left knee high, up as high as you can. And then coming onto the outer edge of your right foot, your left foot might drop onto the right side of the mat as your left arm lifts up into Wild Thing. Inhale brings you back to 3-legged dog. And resting that left foot down. Feel free to come into Balasana, Child's Pose here, or move through a Vinyasa, coming into High Plank, Chaturanga, lowering yourself down, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And let's all meet in our down dog, lifting the right knee, lifting the right leg up again, high, bring that right knee in towards the chest, and stepping it through, coming into high lunge this time. Now we're going to bring the balance into that right foot and see if we can bring the left knee all the way in towards the chest. Inhale, stork. Exhale, back to high lunge. Inhale, stork. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, stork. And as you exhale, warrior three. Really practicing our balance here. And back into high lunge. And framing the right foot with your hands stepping back into a downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up this time. And as you exhale, stepping that left foot in between your hands, coming all the way up into high lunge. This time bringing the balance into your left foot, so really feeling that groundedness of your left foot in the mat as you inhale, coming all the way into stork, lifting your right knee in towards your chest. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, stork. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, stork. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale, stork. And exhale, warrior three. Coming into this T shape. And exhale, high lunge. Frame your foot with your hands, step back into your down dog. Adho Mukha. Can come into Balasana, child's pose here, or moving through a Vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Let's all meet in our down dog again. Inhale to raise the right leg up and bring it in between your hands, raising up to high lunge. Inhale, stork. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, stork. Exhale, Garudasana. So bringing your left foot around your right, finding your eagle legs. And with your left leg on top, we're going to bring the right arm on top and find our eagle arms. Wow, there's a lot of wind as well today. Testing my balance. So whenever we're in a balancing pose, keep your drishti, your eyes focused on one single point. Keep breathing and focus on that connection of the right foot with the ground. Inhale back to stork. Exhale, high lunge. And framing the foot with your hands, sit back, down dog. Left leg this time. Inhale, raise your left leg up high and stepping it in between your hands. Come into high lunge. Inhale, stork. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, stork. Exhale, Garudasana, eagle pose. Right leg comes around the left. Right leg on top, so bringing your left arm on top. Find your eagle arms. Again, keep focusing on your drishti. Keep focusing on your breath. Keep focusing on that left foot on the mat. Exhale to release. Commenting in stork. Back to high lunge. And exhale, frame your foot with your hands, step back into down dog. Again, feel free, come into Balasana or move through a Vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. We're going to slowly start cooling down now. So raising your right leg up, high, bending at the knee, bringing that knee in towards the chest, and then dropping down to Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. So one-legged king pigeon pose. Just staying here for a moment, allowing your breathing to return back to normal. coming down into Adho Mukha Uttanasana, coming down onto your elbows, using your hands as a pillow for your head to rest on. Staying here for 3 deep breaths. Ground your hands and come back up. We're going to move that left leg around and bring the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Wrap your right arm around the left leg for a little twist in Ardha Matsyendrasana. Looking over your left shoulder. And 3 deep breaths here. Untwist. Bring that left foot back around again. Grounding through the hands and stepping back into your 3-legged dog. Bring some blood flow back into that right leg. Some movements, some circular movements with the right leg. And then dropping that right foot down. Inhale to raise your left leg up. Bring that left knee in towards the chest and dropping it down for Ekapada Rajakapotasana on the left side. Adho Mukha Kapotasana, dropping the elbows down, resting your head on your hands. Staying here for 3 deep breaths. Grounding the hands down again, lifting up, and then bringing that right leg all the way around, placing the right foot to the outside of your left leg, wrapping your left arm around the right knee, and twisting open to the right, looking over your right shoulder, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale to release, look forward again, and we'll just come into our final pose of today's class, Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together for a bound angle pose or butterfly pose. So Gemini is also known as the social butterfly of the zodiac. So definitely use this time also to open yourself up to creating new connections, making new friends, doing some networking, or going to events that you might normally not go to. So just holding your feet or your ankles and bopping your knees up and down, channeling this energy of the butterfly. As we're slowly nearing the end of today's class. Perhaps using your thumbs to massage your soles. This can feel really nice and very grounding. Sometimes Gemini is too much up in the air and it needs to come back down. So doing a lot of grounding during this season can also be very helpful. Awesome. And then when you're ready, you can keep your legs in that butterfly position, slowly dropping your elbows down towards the mat and coming all the way down into our Savasana. Resting your arms by your sides, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Slowly closing the eyes down. Taking a moment here to come back to your intention that you set at the start of the class. connecting with that intention, opening yourself up to the possibility of that intention becoming integration. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Bring your attention back to your body. Bring some movements into your fingertips and your wrists. Using your hands to guide your knees back to each other. And bringing your knees in towards your chest. Perhaps rocking side to side. And allowing your knees to fall over onto the right side, the mat, using your hands as a pillow to rest on. And slowly keeping your eyes closed, using your hands to move yourself up and find a seated position. Taking a moment here, come back to that intention again. How did it feel to envision it being integrated during Savasana? What feelings arise in the body? How does your heart space feel? How does your throat space feel? Let's close the class with 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So inhaling in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth, side out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. One more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale to side out. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love. Gra more.